Hello guys, welcome to the series of everything you need to know about Python in the simplest possible way. In this video, we will be discussing about variables and identifiers. How exactly this works? Variables or identifiers can be referred as containers. What we generally do with containers, we generally store something in containers. In the similar way, we will be storing something in variables. If you are the person with some other programming language background, you might be seeing while defining any kind of variables with their data types. Let's say I'm integer and I want to store something, some kind of a number, something like this. But in Python, you don't need to define any kind of data type here because Python supports duck typing, which is also referred as a dynamic typing. We have discussed what exactly this duck typing in our previous video. To summarize, duck typing or dynamic typing, which is having the property of whenever you are giving any kind of data based upon this their data property, it will automatically assign the data type to it. So in this video, we will be seeing what are all the rules that we need to follow while defining any kind of a variables. So the first rule is how we can, the first thing is how we can define a variables. So for defining variables, we can use any any characters, and we can also allow to use an underscore, and we can also allow to use digits. Right, so let's see some of the examples with this. So if I wanted to store some number, let's say I am giving something list number and I will be storing a 5. So let's see what is there inside of this number. I have 5. So this is how we can use these characters to store any kind of a data that we want. So let's see with underscore. Let's say with single underscore, can I store anything? So I will store 10. And if I give underscore, I'm getting 10. So that is good. So, right. So can I use numbers and underscores? Can I use these characters along with the numbers? Let's see. Number 1 with 5. See what exactly in this. We can allow to use a combination of these things. And unfortunately, we have also seen these digits. We can also use the digits while defining any kind of variables. One more thing that you need to understand is that whenever we are defining any kind of variables, the first letter can be start with character or an underscore. It cannot be start with digits. Let's see one example. A variable starting with digits. Let's say I want to store first number. Let's say I'm giving something like this and I am storing some data like this. What I will get? Comment in the comment section. I'm getting some kind of syntax error saying syntax error, invalid syntax. So, which means number one or any kind of digits that we are having cannot be allowed to have at the beginning. So, the thing is, we can allow to start with our variables with characters or with an underscore. Going further, we will understand more rules in this. So, one more rule that you need to know is that Python is case sensitive, which also applied to the defining of a variables. Let's say I have this number. If I wanted to access this number, can I access with number? So if I wanted to access by this, well, I am having capital N instead of small n here. Can I get the same value? Let's see. So I am getting name number is not defined, which tells us name name is not exactly equal to name. So this name is different, this name is different. So that is the reason we have got this kind of an error, right? So that is tells us Python is case sensitive. We cannot allow to use different cases while defining any kind of a variables. Going further, we will be understanding the some of the important things that is with related to the keywords or reserved words that Python have. We will be discussing more detail about keywords in our next video. For the time being, we will be understanding what are these keywords. Let's say I have some keyword like if. This is defined by the Python developers to for a specific reason, for a specific functionality. Along with this, if we have for, we have print, we have many things like while. If you carefully observe here, these are words are highlighted with green color, or which telling us these are having a specific meaning. If you carefully see here in the above, these are not highlighted with any kind of a green color, which tells us these are the allowed, these are the reserved words for Python. These are not reserved words for Python. If I wanted to store any kind of data, if is equal to 10, I will be getting an error. We cannot store a value inside of this reserved words. For that, I am getting some kind of a syntax error. So this tells us we cannot store any kind of data by using the keywords. So one more thing that we need to understand is that can I how many number of characters that I can use to declare any kind of identifier? The answer is any number of characters that you can use for defining any kind of a variable. So let's say I have something like this big number. So at the end, I'm storing, this is the big number that I have. At the end, I'm storing something like 15, right? So I wanted to see what exactly this. Am I allowed to see? So answer is, we are getting the answer. We have this big number, big length identifier. I'm still getting the answer of what exactly that I have stored. So you can use any number of characters you want while defining any kind of identifier. But the thing is, your identifier should be meaningful of what exactly the data that you are storing. So that brings us to the end of this video. In the description, I will be giving some of the scenarios where you can find some of them are some of them are valid identifiers, or some of them are not valid identifiers. In the comment section, comment what do you think about these different scenarios. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.